Lately, we've seen sharp ups and downs in the stock market. Maury Fertig with Relative Value Partners is an experienced closed-end fund analyst whose views often appear in Barron's and Forbes. Maury, what's your perspective on volatility and what it may mean to closed-end fund investors?
Well, volatility tends to be good for buyers of closed-end funds because it creates opportunities. And typically what will happen if you have extreme volatility, you will see some investors ultimately liquidate portfolios, particularly retail investors, and sometimes it's done irrespective of price, and that sometimes can really create a nice discount as an entry point for a closed-end fund buyer.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Well, when the markets are calm, as they've been throughout most of 2017, investors are much more comfortable with their holdings, and they tend to look for bargains in the market, be it equity or fixed income closed-end funds, and there is more of a bias towards a tightening in those types of periods. When things get shaken up, there's dislocations, investors get nervous, and that's when some opportunities can emerge. So really the best time to be a buyer of closed-end funds tends to be periods either during a period of volatility or shortly thereafter.
Going forward, what's your expectation of how conditions may evolve, and what may investors want to keep an eye on?
Well, the economy right now is the biggest driver, I think, in the marketplace. If you think about concerns about the tariffs and interest rates and how these all tie into how our economy is doing, and that'll also influence what the Fed's doing. And the Fed being number one, whether they move 3 times this year, 4 times this year, or even 2 times this year. That will drive a lot of returns for the balance of 2018. Volatility has always been a part of the market. We had a 15-month period where it didn't seem to exist, and it's easy to forget that this is normal. To have moves of 1% or more in the market is not uncommon, and investors should really use that for their benefit.